Did you know some people drink soup with spoons made of chocolates? Or that in some places, birthday celebrations include gently pulling the birthday person's ears? Around the world in busy markets and simple kitchens, people turn eating into amazing traditions that will surprise you and make your mouth water. These aren't just regular meals, these are special customs where food creates lasting memories, carries history in its flavors, and brings complete strangers together like family. While many of us grab fast food or order delivery on our phones, some cultures keep food traditions so special they make our quick microwave dinners seem boring. Today we'll explore amazing food customs that show how what you eat says a lot about who you are. Communal eating traditions. In many cultures worldwide, the most important food tradition isn't about the food itself, it's about sharing meals with others. In Ethiopia, people gather around large pieces of injera, a spongy sourdough flatbread. Family and friends eat from one shared platter where this bread works as both plate and utensil. Colorful stews called wats sit on the injera, and everyone eats from the same plate using torn bread pieces to pick up food. The nicest custom is the gursha, where people feed each other bites as a sign of friendship and respect. Likewise, in many Middle Eastern countries, meals bring people together. Big platters of rice topped with meats and vegetables sit in the middle of the table, and everyone eats from the same dish. People always tear bread by hand, never cut it with knives, showing how barriers between people are broken. In Bedouin culture, hosts wait for guests to start eating, and they keep offering food long after everyone is full, showing generous hospitality. Korean meals include banchan, small side dishes passed around and shared, whether it's kimchi, fermented vegetables, namul, which are seasoned grains, or jeon, which is savory pancakes. These dishes create connections between people. This tradition teaches us that good food tastes better when shared. These shared eating customs remind us that meals aren't just about filling our stomachs, they're about growing our relationships. When food becomes ceremony, some food traditions go beyond everyday cooking to become detailed ceremonies that connect people with their heritage, ancestors, and beliefs. In Japan, the tea ceremony, which is called chado, turns making tea into a thoughtful ritual focused on mindfulness and respect. Every movement has purpose, from how the tea bowl is turned to how water is poured. This isn't just about drinking tea, it's about creating peaceful moments in a busy world. Similarly, learning to make traditional sushi takes years, with beginners spending months just perfecting the rice before touching fish. Mexican Day of the Dead celebrations feature food offerings called ofrendas. Families make favorite dishes of dead loved ones and place them on altars with marigolds, candles, and photos. Sweet pan de muerto, bread of the dead, shaped with bones on top and sugar skulls with names written in icing honor death with both respect and joy. These aren't just meals, they connect the living and the dead. In India, temple prasad, blessed food offerings, links eating with worship. Food is first given to gods before being shared with worshippers. The cooking itself is sacred, with strict rules about cleanliness and ingredients. At the Golden Temple in Amritsar, the Langar community kitchen gives free meals to over 100,000 people daily regardless of religion, class, or status, showing equality through shared food. These ceremonial food traditions slow us down and show us that making and sharing food can be an act of devotion, remembrance, and thanks. Harvests, holidays, and feasts. Around the world, changing seasons and important holidays are marked by special foods that only appear at certain times of year. In China, Lunar New Year brings families together for meals full of meaning. Fish is served whole, never cut, to show plenty for the coming year. Dumplings shaped like old Chinese coins stand for wealth, while long noodles mean long life, which is why they're never cut during cooking. The reunion dinner on New Year's Eve is so important that it causes the world's largest yearly travel rush as people head home to be with family. Italian food traditions are closely tied to religious holidays and seasonal harvests. Easter brings Colombia, dove-shaped bread, Christmas means panettone, and each saint's day has its special treats. In Sicily, St. Joseph's Day features tables of food with special breads shaped like carpenter's tools, honoring Joseph's work. These foods don't just taste good, they connect today's Italians to centuries of tradition and faith. Thanksgiving in America tells a story of cultural exchange and gratitude, with turkey, cranberry sauce, and pumpkin pie on tables nationwide. While experts debate the truth of the first Thanksgiving story, the tradition brings families together to show thanks through shared plenty. These seasonal food traditions mark the passing of time and help us feel connected to bigger cycles, whether natural seasons or cultural heritage. Food as identity. Some food traditions become so tied to cultural identity that they become symbols of national pride and belonging. In Mexico, corn isn't just a crop, it's the foundation of cultural identity. According to Mayan creation stories, humans were literally made from corn. The ancient process of nixtamalization, which is soaking corn in lime water, unlocked nutrients that help civilizations grow. Today, handmade tortillas, tamales wrapped in corn husks, and rich mold sauces represent Mexican heritage on plates worldwide. Thai food balances 5 basic flavors: sweet, sour, salty, spicy, and bitter. In dishes like pad thai and tom yum soup, this balance reflects Buddhist ideas of moderation and harmony. Street food culture brings people from all walks of life together, with everyone from office workers to taxi drivers enjoying the same tasty noodles at roadside stands. French cuisine became a matter of national pride during the Revolution when fancy court cooking methods spread to public restaurants. The traditions of regional specialities, Provence's bouillabaisse, Burgundy's coq au vin, Alsace's choucroute celebrate the diversity within French culture. Mealtimes remain sacred, with the average French lunch lasting longer than in most Western countries, keeping the tradition of enjoying food rather than rushing through it. These traditions show how the foods we eat help define who we are, connecting us to our heritage and making our culture different from others. The universal language of food. As we have seen, food traditions do much more than fill empty stomachs. They build community through shared meals. They preserve history through recipes passed down through generations. They express spirituality through careful preparation. They mark time through seasonal celebrations. And they strengthen identity through unique flavors and methods. In our modern world of fast food and microwave dinners, these traditions remind us that how we eat matters just as much as what we eat. They invite us to slow down, connect with others, and appreciate the stories behind our food. No matter where you come from or what language you speak, food remains one of humanity's most universal languages. One that speaks directly to both body and soul. That's it for today's video. Thanks for watching, hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and stay tuned for our next adventure as we explore more fascinating cultural secrets from across the globe.